To the third, this is Jin Young Ko.
Well, perfect lie in the bunker here. Is going to have to fly it all the way back there to get it up and over that ridge. Actually, she played a pretty flat shot and let it run out. This is fantastic play by Ko. Wow.
This is Nasa Hataoka for her birdie on the 11th. After a par at the first, that will get her back to 1 over par.
Cheyenne Knight, another Texan at the 16th.
This is what she worked on as I was walking to my place of business, and beautiful.
We'll take a birdie however you can get it. Where we've already seen an ace from Chella Choi. This is Brittany Lincicome earlier.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it's the same with Japan and Shibuno.
To the 5th.
This is Lindblad. This is her second shot. She did have a double bogey at the first. That's her third shot. Apologise there. But she'll have a nice look at birdie just below the hole. And this was just a bit earlier. This is Stacey Lewis, her third shot. Just from 90 yards. Really has to try and control the spin on this one with that front hole location. So good at that shot. She'll have that for birdie. Also pretty good with these wedges. She can put quite a bit of spin on it. Oh, and I think they're going to be a little competition between her and her sister as to who has the shortest birdie putt.
This young player creates a good amount of club head speed, and that was a towering 7-iron.
Wow.
Landed pretty well, too.
Great.
Her dad, John, a fine.
To 7.
And this was a moment ago. That phenom we were talking about, tied for second last week from Northern California, Yelimi No. Caitlin Papp's predicament, Kay.
Yeah, she's going to have to hit a punch shot. 137 to the front. And just has to be careful of the water on the right. And that was really well done. Just playing it right at the gut of the middle of the green. Beautiful.
What? Right over one of the old holes.
Here's an example of how huge these greens are, Paige. Stacey Lewis looks like it's a football field here in front of her for birdie.
Yeah, it's been a part of the story all week long, and the importance of lag putting and understanding the speeds of these greens.
Well, Stacey Lewis, who grew up in the Woodlands, just down the
77 yards. Get down on it, generate some spin.
Kind of like that.
How about you?
Oh, man, what mud, what divot. It's one of those situations where you know you got to hit a crisp one, and boy, did she hit that flush. Lindsay Weaver in the second to last group got off to a rough start with a double at the second, bogey at the third, but that's the way you drop it in for your first birdie of the day. Look at Sarah Schmelzel, who was in that third to last group. This was just earlier. Dropping that one in for a little tap in at the 13th.
And Hannah Green, winner of the KPMG Women's PGA last year. This was just a moment ago. And we've seen a couple of aces this week, and that is not far away, so it's going to be a 2 there.
That sounded good.
No fear from the college player.
Yeah, that had that nice, spanking the sand.
That is top notch, not far away from rolling in. Great
Well
call.
executed, and a good little bit of luck there.
A 28-year-old from Oxbow, North Dakota, Amy Olsen, alone in second, trying to work it in towards that flag. And she does a marvelous job.
Well, the ace gal nearly holed it out again. Again, trying to complete the only bogey-free round today. And that is how it's going to finish. With a chip-in birdie for Ji Young Kim, too. And that ties the best round of the championship. 67.